You know, one of your performance, you had a little riff like tick tack, and that was yeah.
Oh yes, that was at the performance in December.
Brooklyn.
For Whose Mic Is It?
Yeah.
All right, let's do a brief introduction around the room. So, my name is Dapoibrahim. I'm the host of the show. Welcome to my podcast. We talk about everything from live entertainment, movies, music, fashion, everything. I'm a writer, filmmaker, salesperson, sales expert, and I've been doing that for like years. Welcome. So let's meet you.
I'm going?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Delesa. I'm a designer, swimwear and fashion designer. My brand's called The High. You can check it out, or you can follow me on Instagram. And you can also check out my website, it's thehigh.com. Check out my swimwear, and also showcasing this gorgeous fur coat that I just made. And that's from my collections. It's what I'm working on right now. So yeah.
Awesome. What do you like to do for fun?
For fun? It's a lot of things. Where do I start? Art, painting. Can't say a drink. That's not for fun.
What is that?
Drinking is fun.
It's water, guys.
Champagne, please.
It's water. But yeah, I like movies. I like music. I feel like I indulge in music a lot. Like
what
even when I'm
music?
working. Different genres. I don't confine myself. Yeah, it's like what makes me feel good. Just like Bob Marley said, when music hits you, you feel no pain. So I kind of go in that direction of what makes me feel good, can dance to, vibe to. I think that's in our culture though.
Yes, it is.
So not too much sad song now go on. I listen to some sad songs, but it's mostly like
sad song. What kind of
not
sad
necessarily sad songs, but
I love sad songs.
like love songs. But I just play it because it's what's out there and it's what's trending and it's what people want to hear. I'm gonna play Big Pimpin'.
Song. It's the title says it a lot. So Big Pimpin'.
I'm gonna play hardcore songs, but I listen to what people are listening to, just to kind of like stay in the mix and everything. But
perfect.
Yeah, kind of do my own thing.
Thank you for the introduction. All right, we'll move to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, the heat is on, right?
Definitely is.
Yeah.
You just can't see the sweat. It's there though. I can feel it.
Tiny particles.
The tiny particles. Minute particles.
All right, tell us about yourself.
So, hi.
Again.
I'm Shaylew.
The amazing Shaylew.
Yeah.
The amazing Shaylew, yeah. I always like the amazing. I mean, I know you're trying to be humble, but it's okay. We can take it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
See, don't do it because
keep the balance.
He does it.
It's for keeping balance, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That's why
Don't
I don't
cry.
do it.
She's crying. Let me stop.
It's my sweat. I'm trying to dry it up. But I'm an upcoming artist. I do soca, Afrobeat.
Catalog is
might
wide.
throw a rap here and there.
Rap?
Don't quote me on that.
Give us
Don't
a
drop
vibe.
a bar. No.
Hey, she got
Don't
it.
quote me heavy on that.
She's an artist.
I have a question. Who goes harder, Nicki or Megan Thee Stallion?
Are you
I
throwing
would
us
say
into
they
the
both.
I
beef? Are you throwing us into the beef?
There's a way to stay neutral though.
I just want to know who. Maybe I should include.
Way to stay neutral though.
Cardi.
I have their
Yeah.
you know, their punches.
But I feel
They all
like,
have their own unique style of approaching things
know,
and hitting the beats.
I remember there was a time when, there's always beef between these rappers.
Yeah.
But there was a time when all these women supported each other and used each other's lines, each other's bars. And even though with Nicki Minaj's song, her diss track to Meg,
Ooh, let's not talk
they
about
used
that.
each other's lines. So I don't get what's happening. It's like,
Technically, that wasn't even a diss
It's a cat
track.
fight and it's okay.
No,
It's
but
part of
technically,
entertainment. That's
that wasn't even a diss track. That should have never left the studio. That should have never started in the studio.
Y'all think they do this for business
Publicity?
purposes?
yeah.
Maybe
'cause-
they all like shake hands behind closed door and then
No.
okay.
It's all entertainment
No,
to me.
yeah,
I think.
No.
you have
You
to
don't think they-
No,
stay in the
I don't think so
spotlight.
because just like when Cardi and Nicki was beefing, you're not gonna talk about my kid and think that that's a beef for publicity. No, not when if I grow up a certain way,
Mm.
and that's what brought the money to me. How much more money I get on top of that is not gonna change who I am. So if I came up being loud and hood and like if I'm not making money and I still behave how I was before the money came, then yeah, I'm not changing that. You talk about my kid, I'm
But-
smacking you when I see you.
But you
And if I
don't
tell
know
you I'm
how-
gonna smack you when I see you,
but you don't
don't
know.
think that I'm capping because we have money and we go outside with security guards and we pull up in the black SUV all tinted out. No, I don't care. My heels can come off anywhere. And I'm smacking you if you talk about my child.
But they don't actually do those things.
Yes, they
because
do.
Smack each other. Well, Cardi.
It
Cardi
gets
went
physical
to
sometimes.
Cardi went to
Cardi's
smack
thing.
her. Cardi
Yeah.
went to smack her
But
and
it
security
always-
jump in the middle and she was
these
back there like,
things-
oh my god, this animal, she has no behavior in public.
But these things normally happen when they have something like a project or something coming out.
No.
So
not really.
sometimes it's kind of like a mixture of, oh, I want the
Provocation.
hype, but
Sometimes
yeah.
it do provoke, but sometimes it does. I think.
I feel like the real issue is some people just don't know how to handle when other people come up in the same area they are and be as
Yeah.
good as them
Or
or
get
have
ahead.
things that's better than them or grow faster than they do.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So their reaction to that is to become provocative
Mhm.
and start finding any little way to poke at you. But you can't do
but
that
that
to
comes with the
everybody.
business, though.
It comes with the business, but not everybody is going to respond in a professional way. Not everybody is going to respond
There's nothing
in.
professional about the beef, though.
Well, it's
In
it's
for
the
the
nature
industry,
of the business.
yes. Because it's, remember, they're rappers. So it's like, I should be able to smack you with my words. But some people actually like to smack you in real
No,
life
but
too.
what I would like to say about that, there's a lot of artists in terms of music, writers are, you know, whatever you do, it's a word game. So you gotta,
you have to know how to play your words right.
and also take a word. If somebody said something to you verbally, I mean, it's verbal, but if somebody says something to you, you know, you gotta know how to take that and then say something that will, you know,
More
counteract
clever.
that. So it's a word game. That's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
These diss tracks, I feel like lately there's just one beef after another. Cause wasn't Nicki just beefing with Lotto?
Yeah,
she's
but
beefing
that's
with
another. But that's another
It's
thing.
like you have
though.
to keep up with the beefs.
She's beefing with Lotto because she tried to, oh, you'll never be as good as me or better
But
than me.
that's been going
And
on that's been going on
Right,
since
but that's
she
what
popped out.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying though. Some people just don't know. They don't like when others get to where they are.
I
They
I
they
know.
expect everybody else to stay small, and they're the only ones that stay at the top. It's like, no, we all can make money. We all have our own unique ways of rapping. We have our own unique styles. So, and we would make more money if we could come together, really and truly.
well, I think because it's a market, and
Yeah.
no salesperson gonna say their product is worse than anybody
Right.
else's.
Yeah, everybody's
So-
gonna sell
And
their own
they're
stuff.
That's
not
true.
gonna
So
they're
you
not
gotta
gonna
be able to
promote
sell,
the other person's
sell your
thing.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Don't mind what the other
So
person
I
is saying.
can't be praising you and giving you all the glory when my thing is over here.
Yeah, you just try
Mm-hmm.
to make your business worthwhile consuming.
What do you think about the new Megan Thee Stallion video?
His?
His, yeah.
I don't
Isn't
know.
that the diss track right there?
Not that. I feel like I lost interest in some of these things.
Apparently, the girl's dad is trying to sue her.
for Megan's Law.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he had
But-
if he has a handle. Does he do? Can he?
Cool.
I don't know the law. Can he really sue her for that?
Wait, sue her for
It
what?
was created
For
around his
anything.
daughter. And this is America.
Did
You
he?
could-
They will get
did-
some money.
did
but
he
not
create-
like
Just
something?
They will get
They'll
some
just
money.
do it for some money, but it's
Yeah.
not gonna be.
No, what I'm saying, did he create that law? Does he has the handle to?
Well, I mean, it depends. If
It's
it's
based
public,
on-
if it's public property, whatever she's using, if it's like from in the public sphere,
Mhm.
I don't think you could sue her like that.
I don't
Unless
know,
maybe
this
it's
is-
like a
this is-
protected thing that she used, and then you can ask, okay, she stole it. But if it's something that's accessible in the public space, you can't really
Yeah.
sue.
Because even though respectfully, I know that it was created on around his daughter,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he owns it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't
But
know.
what's the main situation? Because I don't even know the in depth of this.
So on Megan's song His, she mentions something about Megan's Law.
Okay.
It's something. It was created around. I don't know the full story. What happened to the girl? But it was created around her, and the girl's dad wants to sue Megan for putting it in the song.
It's a sensitive area where
So it happened to her, and she puts it in the song.
It was created because of what
it
the
happens to a
little
little
girl.
girl.
So what did
Went
the little girl
through.
go? What did she go through?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know the full thing. I could Google it right now.
Is it like something unique? Cause there are lots of little girls who go through lots of stuff. So is her so unique that it's like in the video?
I think those areas, in terms of writers, I don't think writers should play on stuff
Yeah.
like that because those are really sensitive and it happens to real people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're being creative, you could find other ways to, you know what I'm saying,
But Meg
go
should
across your point.
know better
So it
because
touches in sensitive areas because it affects a lot of people.
well she shouldn't have done that then because
Oh.
her mom like passed and she doesn't like anybody
I don't
doing anything
understand
pertaining
why
to her
he
mom.
wants
So
to
you,
sue.
Okay.
you
Why?
get how
Why?
weird that
Steve?
would be.
No, go
Okay.
ahead.
So
So
this is
I
what
looked
happened?
it up,
okay.
and it was a law that was passed, that says law enforcement has to make it known about sex, like public information regarding registered sex offenders,
Mm-hmm.
because his daughter was killed.
By a
Well-
sex offender.
Well,
Yes, murdered by a sex
One-
offender.
another thing.
So they created it, and the little girl's name was Megan Conker. So they created the law and called it Megan's Law.
All right,
Okay.
all right. One thing that I could say about that song, I didn't know about that law. You know what I'm saying? So when an artist put like something like that in a song,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like bringing light to it. So I know about that law because of the song. So you know, it kind of has its good and its bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I would like to know about that law. Why not? You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay, so what are they suing for?
He's trying to sue her for using it in her song.
Okay. So for me now, if they're suing, are they suing to ban the song from being played? Are they suing to put Megan in the prison or something?
He's suing her because he's pissed off that she put it in the song.
So my problem is you could sue people, but the moment you asking for money, to me it kind of it discredits all the philosophy behind what you're suing for, because now you want money. But if you're like, okay, it's the principle, it's the philosophy, and you're not suing for money, the moment you put it out there, even if you say, I want 50,000, I want 5 million, the moment you attach a monetary value to it, it kind of discredits the principle behind everything for me.
But what other reason people sue people for? To get money?
So let's say,
Not all the time.
well, I mean, so
Sometimes
now you
people sue you for like emotional distress.
so
things
something like that.
But there's some
Yeah.
compensation that goes with that, isn't it?
But that's
Yeah,
what I'm
but they
saying.
don't care about the
moment-
compensation. So when you ask them about the monetary value that they're looking for, they can't give you a clear number. They're just like, I just want you to desist
But really, they want a lot.
further going on, because that is triggering me, and it triggered me really badly because of what I went through.
No.
So I just want you to not say that
okay.
shit. Don't put that
Okay.
shit like
Okay.
use that as like, oh, especially when
Now
you
it's starting to
using a
make
song,
sense.
making a song to diss
No,
somebody.
it's starting to make sense. Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
got
we don't know if that's the reason why he doing it. We don't know that.
I got the
But
Yeah, so that's I can roll with. But the moment
Yeah, I
there's
could
money
agree
to
with
it,
that.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, you do it for the money now. You just want some money, and it doesn't. It makes you someone just like Megan, because Megan is making the video for money. She probably isn't even making it for money. She's probably doing it to, like you said, shed light on that kind of situation. But now you're suing, and instead of saying deceased, you're saying we want some compensation,
Yeah.
which
Right.
is money. So to me, you're no different from Megan.
Right.
Everyone just wants money.
Yeah, because I feel like if it wasn't a big deal, where the beef wasn't a big thing, he wouldn't have known.
I mean,
anyway,
he
Who
probably.
was doing your introduction before we
Sorry.
delve into all this?
I know. See, he already told you. We gonna hop all over the place. It's like ADHD over
That's
here.
fine. Yeah, that's
It's
what
about-
we do here.
It's about to be like
So
a
we
whole
say dab,
ADHD
right?
conversation.
Dabaaj.
Don't mind us.
Dabaaj, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we Dabaaj.
All right, but we didn't conclude your introduction.
Dab.
Okay.
So yeah,
You
just we want to get to know you. So tell us who you are, what you do, how long you've been doing
So
it.
we have to start this over again. Okay. Hey. So I'm Shaylew. I'm an
The
upcoming.
amazing Shaylew.
I'm not gonna interrupt her introduction no more. I'm just
Okay.
gonna let her do the intro.
I'm an upcoming artist from the Bronx, New York. I'm Antiguan and Trinidadian. I was born here, but I was raised in the Caribbean, and I moved back to New York in 2016 to further my education in getting my bachelor's. Have my associates in culinary arts. I'm very fat at heart. So I do not pass up on food unless it's going to kill me.
Not even that.
Not even that. I'll just use an EpiPen. Hello.
I feel like somebody's throwing some jabs over here. Me?
No, she said it before.
Oh, okay.
All right, keep going.
Jeez! Look, the next musical beef.
No beef over here.
Allergy
I'm
beef.
a-
Allergy beef.
Not even beef, a shrimp.
See? That was a job.
Listen.
Oh, you
listen.
the catch that. Look,
Say-
say. He catch mine. That was not a job.
I
But
heard
he
it, but I
missed
just,
yours.
I heard it, but I just, you know.
You're,
I'm
no,
just
it wasn't a jab.
I was about
You're
to-
running over like a Mack truck.
I was about to drink, so that's why.
Oh, drink some Sprite?
No,
Sparkle,
champagne.
Sparkle, sparkle?
Champagne.
Champagne, you're right. Bubbly. Yes. So.
How do you keep track
Alright.
of? She's her what?
I already
She did her intro twice.
No, we're not
It was
finished.
still
We
not
continuing
The
it.
intro
We
was still
continuing it. We're
introducing.
still in the intro.
But we're
so-
live,
so
right?
keep
But
going, keep
so
going.
we
Yeah.
make it fun while we
Mm-hmm.
He did say we gonna talk about a little bit of everything.
everything.
Everything. Yeah. No
So I'm gonna stop.
limit.
No limit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
Master P, by the way.
So,
I'm Celtic, by the way.
Okay.
so oh boy, what was I saying?
You were telling us about your move back
yeah,
and forth
so
from
I'm-
Caribbean.
I'm really fat at heart, so I love to eat. I eat anything unless it kills me, and not necessarily because
I mean, if you
just
eat
use the
something and it
EpiPen.
kills you, how do you eat the
Can't
next
eat
one?
again?
No, as in like I'll just use the EpiPen. So if I know I have a really bad allergic reaction, I'll just use the EpiPen. I'll eat it, take an EpiPen.
And then you'll be fine again.
I'll be fine. Ready to eat it again sometime later on.
That's
Only live
good.
Once.
And only live once, and
Food
food is not to be passed up, no matter how bad the allergic reaction is.
That's 9 lives.
That's how I feel.
No. You're not gonna talk me into eat no shrimp, okay? No shellfish.
But I'm
What?
really sup-
Oh no, God knows.
Oh no.
God alone know, right? Why he made me allergic to no seafood. Can grow up in the Caribbean and allergic to seafood?
Yeah, that's why I was surprised. Like, are you allergic
I
to?
think I had too much. That was the case.
Oh,
I used to have it, but I just can't have it no more.
okay, all right.
You had too much. What do I have?
Yeah, I think it stemmed from the lobster. 'Cause-
All right, let's do your introduction.
Look, lobster
Excuse me.
this.
Your
Grilled
introduction.
lobster?
please.
My introduction goes by,
Box fish.
hey, you know, it's the one and only Dabaaj. Yeah. What Celtic 222. Shout out.
Shout out to Celtic.
You already know.
222.
Of course. Huh?
You
Name.
have to do the gang gang sign. Gang gang. Gang gang. Gang gang.
Yeah.
That's not the gang gang sign.
That's it. That is it.
G. It's for G. I mean, right. Dabaaj is the name. Celtic
Okay.
222 is the game, right? That is it.
Okay, so you are currently managing Shaylew
Yes, I am.
and other artists.
Yes,
So-
I am.
What's the theme that makes you? What do you see in artists that makes you want to take up that responsibility of managing them?
For me, it's more like first, it's talent. I mean, I'm not saying that I only work with talented artists, because you have artists that very hard at work, and you could see, you could see the passion. But you gotta admit, you got people who are naturally naturally talented. You just said it one time and they get it. So, for me, if I see the talent in that artist, the work ethics is a big thing, because work ethics beat talent anytime. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more like go for the work ethics over talent, but I could see a talent at just by even a riff, and then attitude, business. Because for me, this is a business. So if I see the person is business orientated, then I'm open to work with.
Awesome. Okay, so how did you find Shaylew, or how did Shaylew? Who found each other?
We found each other,
We-
kind of.
It just happened.
Who discovered each other?
It
So,
just happened. Go ahead, you could say it.
so we have a common friend
Mm-hmm.
named
Our
Renard.
common friends. Remember, like Junior.
Yeah, Renard.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Cool kid.
Yeah, cool kid. Big up yourself. Yeah.
So we have a common friend, and seeing as we're all Caribbean, when he throws the parties every summer, we are
Who's the
always
common friend? Are you talking about Junior?
Junior is
Cool
one,
kid.
and cool kid.
Who's cool kid?
Renard, Junior's brother.
Oh, the car guy?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Tire burning.
Yeah, I know. I used to come to those
Burner.
joints.
Yeah,
back
of
then.
course.
When I used to be in the Bronx.
You know.
Okay.
So go ahead.
That's how we met each other.
Okay.
And then how we started the business is he figured out I was into music. I ain't gonna lie, I had one or two shaky managers before. So when he first mentioned, yes, when he first mentioned it to me, I was kind of like, I don't know, but okay, I'll give it a try. And in the back of my head, I'm like, girl, I'm about to run for the hills. You about to hear from me.
What?
Cause a third one ain't gonna catch me.
They say third time's the charm.
No,
Two is a
I
charm.
don't believe in that. We's Caribbean.
No,
Two is a charm?
I
You'd be
mean,
surprised. They have
Let-
different beliefs,
Mm-mm.
different
Let-
sayings.
Yeah, hey, fool me once,
That too.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
No, but that's
Fool
if
me
it's
3
one
times,
person.
kick me over the Brooklyn
Not
Bridge.
if it's one person. It's a different person.
It don't matter. It's the same situation. Manager.
well, they were trying to manage other things. I
So-
was just focusing
was
on
trying-
music.
you're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right, but
I'm really
I
interested
wouldn't
in-
know
I'm-
that in the start because they all come the same way, trying to manage music when it's really
I'm
truly-
interested in what you're saying now. So, let's say I'm a young artist upcoming.
Mhm.
What would you recommend that I look for in choosing a manager to work with?
I would say you gotta make sure that they actually like. First things first, they have to, just in having conversation, you could see from that if the business chemistry is organic. You know, with some people, you have to like, it's almost like a forced business chemistry. You have to make sure it's organic. So sometimes I'll be thinking something and he be thinking the same thing. And that's because no one will ever see the vision that you have for yourself the way you can see it. But if other people can see a similar vision, that's how it works.
Mhm.
And he sees a similar vision to my vision. So that's how it works. And if they bug you like an older sibling.
Do I do that?
I mean,
Oh,
bug you like an older
no, but
sibling.
you know what?
Like-
I wouldn't say.
Like, you know, like how, like when you be on the phone with your best friend and the conversation just takes a pause and y'all just on the phone. And then somebody's like, so yeah. He be doing that to me. Like, we be having a whole conversation.
He does that.
Yeah.
well,
We be having a whole
put it this way.
conversation, and I be like, but no, and he be like, well, I'm telling you.
well, all right.
And then the conversation's just quiet, and then he be like, so yeah, you understand what I'm saying now?
No, but for me, I know the potential she has. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm the kind of person, or if you could say manager. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm the kind of. I don't like to micro lead, but there's ideas that I have that I know could work.
Mhm.
So if I say to the artist and they like the idea, I'd like them to explore on it. But if they don't feel comfortable with that, or that's not their direction, then I gotta hold my space, because you know what I'm saying. But it's my duty to say, this is a good way, you know what I'm saying? This is the other way from what you have seen. And I think that's where the bugging comes in, because at times she be saying, oh, I don't like this beat. And I'm like, try something, just do something, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, I didn't want to bug her, but I got to do that sometimes.
It's not a bad bug. It's not a bad bug, because when your siblings bug you, it's not bad.
Oh,
it's just like,
you did.
It's just that, you know, it's like.
Try it. Why not?
Like, he really be trying to get me like, no, man, Mafia say I can do something on the beat. And I'm just like, listen to the beat 5 times, ain't nothing clicking.
Like it's blank. I was like, oh, really?
I'm blank. He's like, okay, I'm going to leave you to listen to it a couple more times.
Why? Right?
Ain't nothing going to click. I don't know how many times you want me to tell you, ain't nothing going to click. I can tell you. Only because I freestyle, I basically freestyle all my songs.
That's one of her skills.
So, if when I hear beats, I know when I connect with a beat, because my mind instantly starts going. Like, I could go sit down in front of mic and make the song right here. But if I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'm just listening to the beat over and over and over, and my mind doesn't even start ticking like a clock. Oh yeah, we need a new beat. This one is not it. And he just really be like, no, you know, I feel like sometimes you need to step out your comfort zone. That is part of being an artist too. Step out your comfort zone. It's not really a comfort zone. It's just, you know, like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just the way my mind works. It's just the way my craft works.
But we do work.
Like, I don't, it's almost like I don't control the craft. The craft controls me.
I like working with her. I think, yeah, I like working with her. We work together.
No, he's kind of learned the beats that would get my mind ticking.
Takes a time, right?
Cause no,
takes time.
No, he sends me beats that's more ticky tick.
Okay, so wait, you connect with the producer, and then the producer sends you the beat, and then you forward the beat to her.
I'm also
you make the beats?
I'm an executive producer, so
okay.
I don't literally go in front of the drum machine. I could, because I'm an instrument player as well. But the amount of workload I have, I don't have time for it. So I work with independent. There are producers as well. Some people would say beat makers, but no, I'm not gonna diminish their craft. There are producers, but I'm the executive producer of the project. So, you know, I'll send them the songs that I'm listening that are interesting, and the drum pattern and stuff like that. I ask them to, you know, finish the product, and then that's how I transfer them to my artist.
That's dope. All right. Let's come to the fashionista.
How we found each other.
Yeah. Just how did you guys find each other?
I was getting beat up.
No, it was
She put
before.
a bat to my
Who
head.
found who? Who found who?
She put a baseball bat to my head.
Probably found
Lord.
me.
Jesus Christ.
We found each other.
Oh, we all found each other. Okay.
Something like that.
So what was the experience like?
Well,
How did you know you've been found?
How did you know you've been lost?
Okay, that's good.
He's about to make a short film off of
I
this.
feel like we
The girl that finally knew she was found.
put me in the lost and found basket. But anyway, so I feel like it was like we had a mutual
conversation. It was like, you know,
And
we're cool people. Like,
have you had conversation with people prior to him?
pertaining to what I do.
Pertaining to what.
Yes, but most of the times they're not really like on the same level. Where that sounds bad.
Yeah.
But they're not thinking like I'm thinking, so
Okay.
I kind of like try not to interact with some people about certain things. But then I feel like we had a mutual
it's
interaction.
like a chemistry, like she
Yeah,
said, like the
and
chemistry
then
has to be there.
we started talking and we realized we had like similar passions, similar goals, and it was just one intriguing moment after the other. So we just decided to, let's keep contact, see what's gonna happen. And then he told me about this music video. They were shooting. Yeah, they were about to shoot this music video for Tippa, and he told me,
Oh, nice.
yeah, we're gonna film a video. You can be in it. And I was trying to work at the time, so I was like, oh, cool, I'll come back to you. Because at the time, I wasn't really sure because, like we said, other people like approached me about certain things, like showing up at events and stuff like that. And I find most of these people are real flaky.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always like you can never bet on any of them. So this one I actually didn't tell you, but I was trying to decide like, do I really want to go, whatever. And then I just
She had the same reaction like me.
no, it's not for that reason. It was because I felt like I wanted to just put my brand on the front burner, just go all in, and the music video sounded fun.
Yeah.
It sounded fun, so I was like, all right, and I was into that kind of stuff, and I was like, yeah, just see what happens. And then we pulled up to the shoot, and I was like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. And then I realized, okay, it's the real deal. All right,
It's
yeah.
a real deal.
So wait, so let me understand. You thought it was like I'm trying to
No,
get you to.
no, it's just that
Sometimes you have to observe.
no, I haven't been around Jamaica. I'm not gonna say Jamaicans per se, but people who have been on time and stuck to what they said they were gonna do.
Oh, okay.
And I'm the type of person, if I'm gonna make something like making this coat, I tick all the boxes, whatever I need to do,
Mhm.
keep on a schedule, stuff like that. So when I was thinking about this, when the time was passing, I was like, okay, we don't know if this is a sure thing, and I'm stuck in my head. Like, I like when things are on track because I have a bunch of stuff working towards, so I'm trying to allocate that time for those things. So when I see that time winding down, I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot Jamaicans are never on time.
Oh, Jamaicans
I'm
are just
ready.
not
You know what
Africans,
happened though? It was
Oh,
a change.
you guys, Africans are better.
No, but it's not just that.
It's
Jamaicans
changing the
are like
weather
Africans.
kind
It's-
of
You heard
caused
of
a
African
little
time?
delay.
No, it's not
Yeah,
even
Africans are
just
always
that.
late.
It's like
Yeah.
being around a different set of people who they do things differently, and then I have to remember, like I had to remember when I'm in Jamaica doing this kind of stuff. This is what happens. This is how it goes.
You heard
But
that,
because-
Jamaica?
No, but because I got used to
Be on
other
time.
people being on time and doing stuff, I forget. Like we do lots of stuff at nights
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So I think I lost touch with that. So I had to like bring myself down and be like, yeah,
It's happening.
yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. Because I even pinched myself like, how did I forget? Like this is what we do. What am I thinking? So I was like, yeah, let's do it.
We're not gonna make that happen no more. Okay.
No.
We're gonna start being on time.
It's cool. That's the creative world. Nothing's ever on time.
Oh, thank you. So I got a pass.
No, that's how it is. Cause I feel like even some of the pieces that I make, sometimes I still think back like, how can I fix this? Or I still feel like it's not done.
Are you a perfectionist?
I wouldn't say a perfectionist. Is just somewhat, but
Okay,
I would like
that's being humble.
I like to get better and better.
That's what's up.
So
Yeah, you said something. You said even when you're done, you feel like you're not done.
Yeah.
So how do you know? You know.
Because I feel like I would bring it to a stage of where other people would say, yeah, it's done. I want to buy it. And I'd be like, no, I want to add something else, like some funk, something. You know?
Wait, I'm pretty sure you go through something like that when you're making the music.
Like
And you're like,
something.
It's done, but you feel like it's not done. Oh,
It's
you
like
just
that.
know once you're done, you're done.
It's like
Oh,
that.
that's good.
So-
Brainiac.
Because I really mainly freestyle
Okay.
my songs. It's kind of like if I feel like once I start and I'm going into the next verse, I think about my first verse, and if it sounds like it needs a rap on the song, that's the only way I could be like, but I don't complete it. I literally just cut it there and leave it at the first verse until I can get a rap on the song.
See?
And not specifically a rap from me. Like, because I like to see other upcoming artists. I like to work with people. I like to see what the energy is like, especially if I'm going to work with you, because I'm a little weird. Weird isn't bad.
No, it's
Weird
not.
is good.
Absolutely not.
But I'm a little weird. So if you talk to me and let's say we talk the first time, everything is good. Then we talk the second time and I get a weird energy from you. I'm the type to not say anything else to you after that second interaction. Like cold turkey, complete ghost. Like pretend like I never met you. Like your messages will sit there unopened
You're
for
dead to
months,
me.
for years. And if I feel like you don't get the picture because I haven't responded to anything, then I block you everywhere. So, yeah, I just, when I say I go cold turkey, like literal, like Antarctica. Like,
That's cold.
so, yeah. So if I'm getting some, I normally like to work, I prefer to work with the people that I already know. Like, you know, going and doing showcases, you meet new artists. Some of them, especially when you add them on Instagram and stuff, and they see that they have more followers than you, it's like pulling teeth or Peter Pan chasing his shadow to try and get them to interact with you when we already interacted in person. So to interact with you over social media, to connect the way that we said we were gonna connect in person, to do a song or at least try to work on a song, and now you're acting as though I have to kiss your ass to get a response, you'll never hear from me again.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, though. That makes a lot of sense, but
So, you know, working with people who you already know, like 20 bands ago, the first person to produce my first ever song, he became like one of my best friends. But when it's business is business, when it's personal is personal. So when it's business time, I go to Syracuse, record, and pay my studio time, get the things, get what needs to be done, and then after that's done, then we hang out, we drink, whatever. But we never combine the two because he makes beats. You can't ever let just like how I'm not gonna play with your time, you shouldn't play with my time. So if you're gonna play with my time on a business level, I know you're gonna play with my time on a personal level, whether friendship or anything. If you're gonna play with my time, on a business level, you're playing with my money, and you're playing with anything that has to do with me growing and becoming that person that I see myself becoming. So the minute you do that, goodbye. But he doesn't do that. He get me a little tight sometimes, but
Yeah, I was gonna say something because, like, now you established that if you're about to walk and create something with someone, and the energy is weird, that's it, right? So, which is more important, the energy or what you're trying to create?
the energy.
Okay.
Because you can't create magic. You can't create a timeless piece with off energy. That's like creating a painting. You're creating a painting with someone, and they're coming with a brush that they broke and taped back together with regular scotch tape. Your strokes are gonna be straight, and their strokes are gonna be a little shaky.
Analogy.
That's quite right.
Their strokes are gonna be a little bit shaky because their brush was broken already, and they try to piece it back together instead of just getting a new brush. It's the same thing like energy.
So that's like an issue with for collaboration. I guess that's my take. Where she getting from, but word is different, and I think that a little difference, is okay at times. But I find that artists has their own tendency of allowing things, because things that might be offensive to one artist, it's okay with another artist.
Yeah.
In the creative world, the question that you ask about creating stuff, like how does like an artist or artist, I mean in a broad spectrum, as in anybody that's do creative work, I'm just gonna label them as artists. I think that for in that space, creating stuff, it's never done. You know what I'm saying? When you're a creator, I could be wrong for, well, this is my interpretation, my analogy. I think that
has to be done.
for creators, it never done.
Yeah,
It's there's always room.
You always want to tweak things.
There's always room for improvement. That's my theory. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was
Just like
saying.
it's crazy because I'm a creator myself. As I said, I'm an executive producer. That means I really create stuff. I could see the bigger picture, and sometimes even seeing a bigger picture, I say, wait, there's another picture. Picture in a picture. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's always like that, especially when you're creating something. It's like you said. There's always room for improvement. For me, it's just I never get satisfied, especially when I'm writing stuff. When I'm done writing, I just have to go back to it again and just rewrite something, and I'm just.
But nonetheless,
never
though,
satisfied.
I work with a lot of artists that thinks that when they do one project, they're just like, I don't want to revisit that. I'm just gonna
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at what
else.
point do you know? Okay,
That's
you want to
that's the amazing Shaylew. That's why.
No, it's
But-
not.
but I
My
think for
thing
her-
is, right? That's how he sees. That's how it hits him when I say it. But my thing is, I've been sitting on one project for years. Now I actually have a manager that's
you
sending me beats,
You did say that.
doing things like that, and I actually feel like, okay, I'm making headway to complete this project so I can give people something new versus the 2 songs I've had released since 2021. And he just be stuck on, nah, I feel like we need to revisit that song. I feel like it needs another person on it. And I'm just like,
That's my job.
no, we could talk about that, after the project is completed. And he just be like, oh, but you know how many artists release songs and revisit it and make how much remix off of it with how much different people? Okay, but I'm not saying it cannot be done. But what I'm saying is I want to complete the project first.
Yeah, that's
One
really
thing at a
good.
time.
Time sensitive.
So I want to complete the project, and after we complete the project, because there's a couple songs that I feel like could be remixed, and I could see certain people remixing them, or I could see the remix going certain ways, but I at least want to get a project done. This project done. I don't want to be sitting on Genuinely Me for more years to come. This is my first project. This is like my first kid. So I'm trying to get my first kid out the lot before I could start focusing on buying different size diapers and things like that. You know?
I like that analogy because I'm big on kids, you know. Yeah.
So I at least want to complete the first project. So it's not that I'm saying something can never be incomplete. It's just I'm the type of person, when I'm focused, when I'm locked in, and I'm determined that something has to be done, I have to finish it. If I don't, I start getting frustrated. I start getting stressed out. I start feeling like, well, if I'm never gonna complete it, then I just don't want to do it. And as I told you earlier, I was looking to actually quit music before he became my manager, and he opened me back up, like, okay, maybe I don't need to quit music. Like, grateful for that. Like, thanks for coming in, starting the engine again, replacing the battery, changing the oil, all that. You understand?
That's my job.
So it's like,
Revamp.
I want to complete something,
Ready.
put it out,
Ready.
and then we could go back and say, okay, yeah, this song, we're gonna switch up this song. Those could be remixes, and then we could start talking now, thinking and talking about who's gonna be on the remix for this one, who's gonna remix this one, who's gonna remix this one, which songs are we gonna do music videos for, break it down, going down the list. But for right now, top priority is just making sure that we have the songs to select for the project to send it out.
We getting there.
Because I'm already we're gonna use a photo from the shoot that I'm about to do on the 14th as the cover photo for the EP. So we have the cover photo. We have like 6-7 songs already. I'm about to record about 5-6 more. And so now we have options. So now the cover photo is there. Well, our options will be there to select the cover photo that suits it just right. Then you just have to get someone to edit the cover photo, put the correct credentials and everything on it to make it suitable for the cover. The songs are there. Then boom, it's released. All right, now we can focus on other things.
So she just want to get the project.
Sound like Beyonce. Yeah. You heard of Beyonce? She's very much into everything she does.
Yeah, she's not
like she doesn't no one makes a decision regarding anything. She like her cover photos, her music, her outfits. It needs to come through her.
Yeah, she controls everything.
She controls
her
everything.
Production. It's her production.
That's really good. Let's talk about movies, because you were talking about horror movies.
Yes.
And what kind of movies?
Ladies
are
like
you
scary
into?
movies.
The last horror movie I watched was what?
No. What kind of movies are you into mostly?
I'm into a lot of stuff.
So you don't have a genre.
I like Superhero movies.
What's your top 5 movies of all time?
Top
Top
5
5.
movies. That's a very hard
Please
one.
extend that number.
I
when
like
you
a
come
lot
my
of
way.
movies.
Please
Yeah,
extend that number when you come my way.
Because I
Why
was
this
just politely saying it to him.
How many movies?
I like.
I was gonna say like 3.
I like all the
Top 3 movies of all time.
Marvel and DC.
Oh,
movies.
she's
What is
10.
wrong
Top
with
10.
you?
Top
She
10.
need the same amount as me. 10.
You need 10 movies?
I know there's more than 10 movies in the Marvel and DC universe.
Oh, so you're a Marvel fan?
So that's
A DC fan?
both.
Or both?
That's both. I like Suicide Squad. That's DC Comics, right? And I like
The first one or the second one or both?
Hmm?
The first one or the second one?
both.
Both?
Aren't they both?
The second one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I like
I think the old movies,
I
the
think-
old DC movies were really good though. The old
Alright,
ones.
Okay. So if I'm supposed to pick something I continuously watch since like I was like a kid, it's probably Superman because I used to watch Smallville. You know
Oh.
Smallville?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody save me.
And Dawson's
Yeah.
Creek.
I
Yeah,
used to
I've
watch
seen some.
Smallville a lot, like
Dawson's
every
Creek
day. I
and
used to watch
Smallville.
Smallville. I used to come home from school if I don't watch anything else, I'm watching Smallville. So I kept with that, and I kept with Superman,
He
Justice
was a
League,
sexy
everything.
Superman.
and
Mhm.
even just following the actor, what's his name, Henry Cavill, the last one in Superman. I even follow him to watch his other movies, like
Which
The
one?
Witcher. He's in The Witcher.
Mhm.
He's
So
now
what do
in-
you think about James Gunn pulling him out of being Superman?
Nah, I don't like that because I feel like he was the perfect Superman because I didn't like him in Man of Steel. I didn't like that one. I had to rewatch it to that one was like an acquired taste for me. I had to rewatch it.
So you
to
liked him
get
in
into
Justice
it.
League.
But yeah, I liked how he played the characters.
How
It's
about
really
Batman versus Superman?
I didn't really like that dude. What was his name again?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I didn't like him as Batman.
That was one of the best Batman
I
ever.
don't know, but I feel like he grew on
Corny.
me. And
No, Ben Affleck is good.
he's alright.
I mean, you can't top Christian Bale. You can't top Christian Bale's Batman.
Christian Bale was
But-
like a crazy Batman.
No.
But so what do you think about this new guy, the one from Twilight?
He
And
needed
the
to
Edward
stay in
dude,
Twilight.
nah. Robert, his name is
He
Robert
needed
something.
to stay in Twilight, glistening like a little diamond rock.
Yeah.
He did not. Mm-mm.
I don't feel like he crossed over to the other movies.
I mean, I think his movies, his Batman is one of those kind of Batman that when you watch it
It's-
twice, you won't like it.
His Batman.
But if you
is
come
like,
back to it, it's gonna.
It's
his
the one with-
Batman is like the difference between buying something directly out the store or from Temu.
Wait, was that
So
the
which
one
one
with
is
Zoe
Timo?
Kravitz? It's the one with Zoe Kravitz in it?
Yeah.
That's the one
Yes.
he's in?
Mhm.
I don't like that one. And she was Catwoman.
Mhm. That Temu
That
is
that could have stayed. For me,
Temu
that
is like
stayed.
Like Alibaba.
yeah, but a cheaper version.
But I feel like for that one, I didn't even pay attention to the dude. It was the girl for me, like, because I don't think anybody played Catwoman as good as Halle Berry did. Like back in the days when I would watch Catwoman like a million times.
Really?
Yeah, so to see somebody else try to do it, it's like she has her own style and she did alright.
I mean, yeah.
She did all right,
First
but
of all,
nothing.
Halle
Nobody
Berry had
tops
that
Halle
walk.
Berry. Exactly. That's
She had
and
that-
you're
But the
looking
movie
for the
didn't.
walk.
She
But
had
you're
that
looking
walk
for
like
So
the
what
a
happened
real
to the
cat.
movie though? Because the movie
It was
didn't
nothing.
really
First of all,
succeed.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Global.
why it didn't succeed.
It was
So what
nothing.
happened?
What happened?
Hmm.
They needed to keep people who know.
All I kept thinking was
First of all,
no, but Zoe Kravitz, she's
That's
alright. She's a model, right? alright.
She's gorgeous.
She's
I just-
Zoe Kravitz. Is that Lenny Kravitz?
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
I just
The
don't feel
camera
like
caught all her right angles.
Robert played a good Batman, and that was the turn off for me.
Oh wow.
Because
You just like Henry Cavill.
Most of the movies I watch is based on the actor. Like I'd watch a Tom Cruise movie any day. Or who else?
It's like the new James
Leonardo
Bond.
DiCaprio.
I
He's a
haven't seen him in a
psycho.
movie in a long time.
You haven't seen the have you seen the recent one? Killers of the Flower Moon?
What about Denzel Washington? Come on.
He hasn't been
I
in
mean,
a movie since
Denzel
Equalizer.
is the man.
Have you?
No,
The
you wear
next
that
Equalizer just came out.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
that's
I'm
like,
saying. Equalizer
that's a
is the
boss,
only
bro.
movies.
Yeah,
Denzel
like
Washington.
whatever
That's the-
Denzel does, we're fine
bro,
with it.
Denzel
Man on
is
Fire
Denzel.
was a really good one too. Man on Fire. Man on Fire.
Man on Fire, yeah, Man on Fire. That's one of his best ones.
That was his best.
But he got the award for Training Day.
Mm-hmm.
That was what really won him the Academy Award.
I know he have people out here talking like him in the Equalizer.
Like what?
Talking just like him in the Equalizer.
Mimic
There's a
him.
guy, there's a guy that blew up talking and
Oh.
sounding just like him.
Oh yeah,
in the Equalizer. They even put him on
and the
a
ad,
Rolling Out.
the ad.
Mm-hmm.
They had him on the advert too. Yeah, that's really good then. So what's your own top?
She said she wanted 10.
10.
Yeah, give us top 10 movies.
Oh no.
So, can we do this in groups?
Certainly.
So I'm gonna just classify all the
Might interview.
saws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna classify all the hostels, all the chainsaw massacres, House of Wax.
Oh,
What number am I at now?
3.
What number am I at? 3. Okay. That's when I said was House of Wax, right?
She
House
was
of Wax.
ready for this.
Yes.
Boy Next Door, cause he was like real life scary. It's not a scary movie, but I like Kiss the Girls, Along Came a Spider.
Okay.
That's with this guy. What's his name? I'm gonna tell you. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you his name just now.
She has her movie references. She draw.
Hey
Oh, what
Siri,
number? What number are you?
Kiss the Girls.
5.
Movie.
5.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
Yes.
Legendary.
He was in both of those. Along Came a Spider. That's when they kidnapped one of the ladies from the president or the mayor's secret service security team, kidnapped his daughter, and she almost got away with it too. Asked for diamonds as payment, and he had to come out of retirement to
To
That
help.
sounds like
little
something I
girl.
watched. That sounds like something I watched. I don't know names of movie. A few, but
and
what number?
Kiss the Girls. That one was when this cop from New Orleans partnered up with a couple psychos, and he was literally just kidnapping girls, but all of them had like something unique about them. Like either one was really smart, one was very artistic musically, like played an instrument really really well and does concerts and stuff. Like they had a really strong attribute about them,
Well,
and he
sound
was
like a
just
movie I
kidnapping
watched.
them and just repetitively abusing them and kept them like all in rooms in the underground bunker kind of thing. And his niece was one of the girls that got kidnapped, and she played the violin, and he just like, oh, it was insane. But all the Transformers movies.
The new one?
I haven't seen the new one. I really want to
Yeah,
see
the new one was hard. Don't see it. It's horrible.
No, I really wanted to see the gorilla.
So wait, for each movie you could talk about the just the package.
Yeah, the package.
Oh,
yeah.
so that's one. That's okay.
Ooh, I want to see Thanksgiving. I want to see Thanksgiving. Was that a good one?
Yeah, the ad looks. I haven't seen it though, but the ad looks really good.
The ad looks really good.
Yeah.
I want to see that. It's a scary movie.
But is it that
It's just
movie you
going
watch
through it.
already or a movie you like?
The one you've watched already.
But you haven't seen that one then. Thanksgiving. So that means you're still on 6. So you get,
Thanks for reminding me.
yeah. So you have 4 more you like.
Yeah, because I mentioned 2 that I haven't seen. Ooh, I've seen so many of them. Collection,
Which of the collections?
all of them.
Okay.
No, not collection. The collector.
Okay.
The collector.
Is that 7 or 8? Is collection in it or not?
No,
Oh,
it's not
so 7.
collection.
So 7.
It's called the collector. I said the wrong name.
So you're on 7. You have 3 more.
Yes.
That's what happens when you watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, you like it's just too many. Like you trying to pull every file cabinet open.
Has anyone seen this Angelina Jolie movie, Taking Lives?
No.
It's like a thriller movie.
When did that come
No.
out?
Yeah, it's an old film.
Oh.
And there was this guy. The guy, he kills people, and then he takes on one of their characteristic, and then he goes somewhere else. He kills someone else, and then he takes on maybe like their lifestyle, and then he leaves like that person for a while, and then he kills someone else, and then he takes on their persona again. Like
Were you trying to develop a movie like that? We were talking about a movie like that. You were trying to develop
No.
the
no.
AI movie. What was that? It wasn't something.
No, it wasn't like that. AI
Okay.
was completely different. That was like, this one's like psychological thriller.
So
But it's really
7.
good.
7.
You're gonna like this.
7.
That reminds me of
Wanted's a good one.
Wanted is good too.
That was it, Jolie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was curving bullets.
Bullets. I got a story
I
about
watched
that.
that. But
You're still on 7, Shaylew.
He's like
10.
he's like, just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah, he's skipping tabs.
Let's keep it down. Let me see.
Can you talk about series? Because I want to know. I want to be prepared.
Yeah, you can talk about series
We can
too.
talk
Why
about
not? Yeah, you can
series.
talk about series.
Ooh, Criminal Minds.
Okay. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh Jesus Christ! I haven't seen
that
Jeffrey
was
Dahmer too.
something.
Have you seen it?
I've watched
I've
it
never
like
I haven't
about-
seen it.
I've
I
watched
always
it like
wanna see
8
it, but I've never
times.
seen
I don't know why. I don't know why ladies love it. Cause
I
it
think
was a
it's just
huge
because I'm
population of
into-
women that like.
I feel like
I think it's
So-
just because I'm into things like that.
how
I'm into things like that, but I never saw it.
No, I heard about him in music before that.
You know, before you know about it.
Yeah, they used to sing about him. I don't remember.
Oh
what
yeah,
song.
Katy Perry, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah,
Oh, I never.
Hey,
I heard it in
yeah,
the
Shaylew.
I
90s
know about
too.
it
Dark
because
Horse.
So when I watched it, it all connected. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Ooh,
This is
Hostel.
crazy.
Shay. Oh, did you?
I said, did I mention
you
all
did.
the hostels?
You did mention
Mhm.
all the
Yeah.
hostels.
Okay, Criminal Minds. Yeah,
Has anyone
I'm
seen-
Still on
keeping
8.
track. Yeah,
You're
I'm
still
keeping
on
track.
8. I'm
Has anyone
counting.
seen The Machinist?
The machinist or the mechanist?
The Machinist. It could be Machinist with Kristen Bell.
No.
Okay. It's a thriller movie, but it's
I watch a
so.
lot of
So how come you didn't say Days of Our Lives? You know, like I'm just saying that might be what. Oh, that's not a scary movie. Sorry.
There's a funny one I just saw now.
Speaking
Murder
serious.
Mystery.
Hmm?
Murder Mystery.
No.
No, she only likes scary
Wait,
movies.
it's supposed to be like a scary
Ooh.
thriller, but it's funny.
Cabin
Adam
in the
Sandler?
Woods.
Yeah, that one was.
You've seen it?
She said Cabin in the Woods. You know that?
That movie
No.
haunted me for a while.
Really?
like when I was younger, because it came out years ago. It's just thinking about the reality of it happening.
Oh,
Because I was around certain people where,
Crazy again.
you know, you're in certain situation, it makes you think of something, and stuff would remind me of stuff from it. I was like, nah.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm about to run past 10. Cabin in the Woods.
Bird Box.
No.
Oh, that's not just scary enough for you.
All the underworld movies.
That's not
Underworld.
scary.
That's not scary.
It's not scary. It's more like a little thriller.
It's a fantastic movie.
It's like fantasy.
That's something
Like
you
thriller
watch
fantasy.
Underworld.
over
Yeah.
here.
Yo, that was a long time.
I'm
Well,
hoping
they
they will
were
come
good
up with
though.
another one.
I
though,
still
but
watched
they
it,
didn't.
They're
like even
not.
a few weeks ago.
They
I
did
still
5 of
watched
it, right? 5.
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
how many.
okay.
Sometimes
It's
I
5
watch
of
the
them.
same one
It's
over.
You
The
know what
last
I
one. The last one was when the guy was drinking her husband's blood. Drained her husband of all his blood and was drinking her husband's blood to morph himself into the biggest wolf. And she went and he almost killed her, and they put her under the ice, and she turned into one of the people, the ice vampires, and she was like disappearing and coming back and disappearing and coming back. Like she got extra superpowers.
How about Blade?
All the
Wait,
blades.
you're talking
Oh
about,
my gosh.
Wait,
All the blades.
Underworld Awakening? She wasn't a vampire. Or are you talking about Van Helsing?
No, Van Helsing was a good one too. I remember those.
But
Draculia.
Underworld Awakening, they put her...
Underworld.
No, because you're
There's
making vampire
Awakening,
references.
There's blood. There's Underworld. Then there's part 2. I forgot what that's called. Then there's Awakening. That's when they took you back in time and they showed you Amelia and all the council members before they were killed. And then you have the 4th one. That's when she met her daughter. And then you have the last one when that's after she had given them her daughter to hide, and she went trying to find her daughter because she realized this guy was gonna kill her kid, and da 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 da. And yeah, all 5.
No, it's because you said something about they put her under
Yeah,
ice.
in the 5th one, when he almost killed her, and she like slipped under the ice into the water to get away from him. And when they found her, they like to transform themselves into the higher being or becoming a higher, more powerful version of themselves. They wrap them like mummies and sink them
And
into
then keep them for
the
years.
water tub.
I haven't seen Underworld in like years.
Because I thought
I gotta see it
Underworld
again.
was the thing where they injected her with the T-virus.
No, that's Resident Evil.
That's Resident Evil.
That's good too.
Yeah,
All
that's
the
really
Resident
good.
Evil.
Yeah,
that's
Resident
the
Evil
one
is
I'm
good.
thinking about.
No.
Wow, she's up past 10 now. She's on 11.
Yeah, I think you're like on
Way too
15.
many of the...
She's having fun.
Yeah, I like it.
If we let the badge have some fun, please.
No. She has to talk about what she likes. She's at 11.
Okay, all right. 11.
She have more.
You have more? Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. Ooh, Resident Evil gets an honorable mention.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Tremors was good until I got older and realized how
Tremors was
trash
bull.
those are. All the Jurassic Parks, the Jurassic Worlds.
That's not scary.
It's not, but you know, some people find it
Fantasy,
scary.
what is that? Sci-fi? Would
Yeah,
that consider
sci-fi.
sci-fi? I don't know music.
Yes,
I don't know
Yeah, it's considered
Movie.
sci-fi. But
categories, but
some people consider it scary. They're like, oh my god, it's a dinosaur.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the very first one I saw with that dinosaur
was it
and
scary?
those kids underneath the table. That was kind of scary.
Oh, you were frightened for the kids.
So that means you be scared of what's that one called? King Kong.
King
when
Kong.
they
Oh,
have
I
those
love King
big
Kong.
Nasty crickets. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
They were
I'm into
good.
the monsterverse. I love King Kong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, King Kong and Godzilla. But sometimes they be doing too much.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, what was the
The
purpose
last
of the
one they
whole?
did too
Yeah.
Hey, for
Yeah.
me,
The whole mechanical Godzilla.
Yeah,
Why?
it doesn't. Yeah.
Like,
it's-
why can Godzilla fly?
No, we don't want to fly. That would be
Like
too
the
much.
mechanical one, he's like boosting himself up in the air, like twisting his arm around
Yeah,
and doing like,
they've been
why?
doing too much. But I still kind of like the MonsterVerse. I hope it doesn't happen in real life though, because if there's a Godzilla in real life, I don't.
Monarch Legacy of Monsters. That's a really good show.
Isn't
That's
it
a
one
show?
of those?
I never heard of that.
Oh yeah, King Kong and Godzilla is in that.
I don't mean to be.
But it has all the monsters.
I don't mean to be provocative, but do you get to talk about blue movies? If you.
Oh,
We don't.
I'm just kidding.
adult movies. Yeah.
Stress.
We're about to go R-rated.
We
I'm
don't.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, come on, you gotta have some laughter.
I warn the audience, we're going R-rated now.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god. All right.
What else?
How many movies can I talk about?
Yeah, just you could start with 5 or 10.
No. I like medieval movies.
Like what? Like Troy.
Troy is a good one. It's a good
Troy's a
one.
classic for me.
Every
Every time I see it, I watch it.
Last
Every
Kingdom.
time.
Last Kingdom is a good series.
Last Kingdom.
Yeah. We'll throw it.
Kingdom of Heaven.
I sleep every time.
I haven't seen Kingdom of Heaven.
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Took me about 15
Did you
times
cry
to
the
watch
first time you
that
saw Gladiator?
before I watched
No,
it.
I haven't watched it in its entirety. That's why I didn't list it. But
Oh, snap. Okay.
I like there's this
Clash of
series-
Titans.
No, I haven't got into that.
Yeah.
You like Clash of Titans? How about the
No.
Wrath of Titans?
That's good.
You know, you got this series called Ozarks. Man.
Yeah, Ozark. Yeah.
Ozark is good.
That's a good series.
How about Spartacus?
Huh?
Spartacus.
Spartacus?
Mm-hmm.
No, not from. I'm listing the ones that I watch in its entirety and I got.
300.
Yeah.
300.
300 is really good.
It was a lot.
Yo,
It was a lot.
you know, Juice, right? The movie Juice.
The old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Juice. That's Tupac's movie.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic. Also, speaking of Tupac, Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice. That's a good one.
Has anyone seen Dead Poet Society?
Huh?
Dead Poet Society.
Death Point Society.
Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poet Society. What's that about?
It's a movie about a guy with an alter ego who wants to like destroy the society, something like that. Damn, I haven't seen it in a very long time. It's almost like have you seen Fight Club?
No.
It's almost like Fight Club.
Movies I like is really classics.
Have you seen Fight Club?
No.
You gotta see Fight Club.
Have you seen Bodyguard with Whitney Houston?
Yeah, I've seen Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I saw it when I was like really young.
Have you seen Titanic? No, that's when
I've seen Titanic. Who hasn't seen
Yo.
Titanic? Do we have people who haven't seen Titanic?
Probably.
You haven't seen Titanic?
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
And
All 13 hours.
one of my favorite actors of all time is Leonardo DiCaprio. And I've seen a lot.
So
of
you've
movies.
seen.
No, I will never stop saying how dumb he
Aviator.
was.
He had
So
this
you've seen
crime
Inception?
movie. What? Yeah,
I think
Inception. That kept me for a while. I was just.
All right. So the
watching it.
famous question: the ending of the movie, was it a dream or reality?
Oh, that's the famous question. That's why I kept rewatching it, trying to
I feel
figure out
like
which
it's a
one.
dream. I feel like it was a dream.
Why?
It just looked like the
Because they all
dream.
woke up in the plane,
Yeah.
including
It just
Leonardo
looked like
DiCaprio.
something you just say, yeah, that's a dream. I don't believe it.
So if it's a dream, then they're all in the dream. But they all woke up in reality, and then he woke up later with them.
It's a dream that you woke up.
Yeah.
It's a dream that-
Sometimes you dream that you wake up. I mean, that's how I used to pee myself as a kid.
You know, I was just gonna say, have you ever dreamt that you got up and went to the bathroom? But
I used to
I've
pee
had
myself
dreams
as a
that
kid.
I woke up and I'm around the house making breakfast, everything, and then I actually wake up and I'm like, what the hell?
And nothing
But
tall
he wasn't
going on.
in the
You're still
No,
in
that's
bed.
not. I almost have that happen to me recently. I was dreaming that I'm in a bathroom about to go, and I was like, this is going to be the best go of my life. And then somebody knocked and woke me up. I was like,
You know,
Or if you have one of those dreams and you're already going, you go in the
no,
room.
I wasn't gone. I said,
See, that's how I woke up as a kid and realized I really wasn't in the bathroom.
I'm certainly it
I'm
happened
like,
to
dang.
most people, a lot of people, but
Why the
it
bed
didn't
got
happen
so
that time.
warm?
But speaking of, we didn't mention Matrix. Come on.
Oh, all
Those
of
are good.
those.
Those are
all
good.
of them.
Those are good.
My
Matrix is like
favorite
a
one
Bible.
My favorite one was the twins. The
I
dreadlock
watched-
twins.
Oh, that was.
I
the
try
first
to
one.
watch The Matrix like
No.
every year.
That was like the third.
Because every
or
time I
fourth
watch The
one.
Matrix, there's always something new in it for me.
Classic.
Yeah.
The movies that I like are usually classic. New Jack City, of course.
Yeah.
I gotta bring the Jamaican movies in. Top Shot is like still one of my favorite third world cop also. Yeah. I don't think you know those.
No, I don't know
You need
them.
to watch them.
But I know New Jack City.
You know New Jack City?
Yeah.
You've never seen Top Shot?
No.
Anybody have seen Top Shot?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Major
But
Payne.
I heard
Classic.
people
Well,
talk about it for
Major
years before I actually watched it.
Is it a Hollywood movie or a Jamaican movie?
Low down dirty shame.
Oh, you get in there. You know where
It's
you
a
see where
Jamaican-
I'm at. It's a Jamaican movie.
But it's a Hollywood movie
It's
about Jamaican.
Yeah.
It was shot.
Kinda.
Hey,
It was shot here.
No, I think it was shot.
part was
Shot
shoot
in
in Miami. I think
Yeah.
some of it shot in
What's
Jamaica.
it called again?
Top Shot.
Top Shot. Okay.
And there's also Third World Cop too. Let me go back to another Jamaican classic. It's not really a Jamaican movie, it's a Hollywood movie, but it has a big Jamaican reference. What's that movie called? Mark for Death with Sylvester. No, you're not Sylvester Stallone. What's his name? That guy Steven Seagal. Thank you very much.
Oh, really? Steven Seagal's movie made it to.
No, he's in a movie that that builds around Jamaican culture.
Yeah, one of his very first movie that I watched back then was it has some. I didn't know if it was Jamaican, but it was like black people and the guy had like two hair,
Dreadlocks?
4 eyes, dreadlocks,
Yeah.
and then he died twice. He killed him the first time.
007?
Oh, those are classics, of course.
Yeah,
James
but
Bond.
I don't.
James Bond.
I don't like the new James Bond. He's too serious. James Bond was never.
What
that
was it?
serious.
GoldenEye. That was
No,
one?
Daniel Craig is the best James Bond.
No, Pierce Brosnan was. Actually, Mr. Blue Eyes was the best.
Who's
one.
Blue Eyes?
The first ever James Bond. The one from years ago.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Have you seen First
But
Blood?
he's tall.
Yeah, I've seen all the
handsome.
blood.
With
I've seen everything.
Sylvester.
Blue Eyes.
No,
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
Hmm.
Hey, you gotta talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie. Come on, man. Terminator is just.
Oh, Terminator. Oh, why did you ask Terminator? I love Terminator,
on,
man.
Come on, those are classics.
Low down dirty shit.
So what do you think about Terminator? You know what happened in Terminator?
What?
They built, because now that we have artificial intelligence taking over everything now.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened in Terminator was, they built this AI that was supposed to protect the world,
Mm-hmm.
and then those
RoboCop.
AIs became sentials, so they had their own mind.
Mm-hmm.
And when they became sentient, they thought that the human beings are beginning to see them as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
So they decided to protect themselves from the human beings.
Mm-hmm.
And they activated a nuclear bomb that wiped out the entire population of the world in 21 days. And then all that was left of the human beings were those human beings, of the human were those people that were like hiding, and they were like on a mission to kill all those people. So they couldn't kill them, and that's why they sent the machine back in time to kill the mother of John Connor. So that way John Connor won't come to life. The whole point of the movie is that the movie is from artificial intelligence, and now we have AIs taking over the world, and we're at the point where these AIs are having their own minds too. ChatGPT can think for you, write an essay for you, analyze the paperwork for
You
you.
ever watched iRobot?
I've seen iRobot. Yeah.
And guess what? Tesla made a robot that whooped a man's ass the other day.
Based on what?
Tesla made a robot.
Yeah.
Just like in iRobot. And it attacked one of the workers.
Is there like a video for that?
I don't know, but there was a post about it.
Well, the stock's probably gonna go up.
Yeah. Let me invest in a robot that knows how to kick ass.
Right?
I'm buying two.
But people are investing in SpaceX and the rockets keep blowing up, but they still invest in it.
Yeah, just like the dummies that
Just
tried to go and see
technology.
the Titanic.
But the reason why they cool, well, if it's
And the submarine
government
exploded.
funded, they're using taxpayers' money. If it's private funded, they can't keep blowing up spaceships.
If it's private,
If it's private funded,
they can't.
no, because where's the money? But if it's government funded, they can use taxpayers' money.
I feel like that's the
thought it was
only
his
reason
money.
why nobody else has tried to build another submarine to go find the Titanic.
Why? Because no one wants to put their money in it.
Who else wants to go down low to implode?
But I'm just
The Titanic ain't looking for you. What you're looking for it for?
we want to discover undiscovered areas.
No, they have machines for that. Machines that take a dive and turn on lights.
But there was a video I was seeing about a machine that was like measuring the depth of the ocean,
Yeah,
and it never reached the
it
end.
never reached the end.
It was like they went all the way, like way higher than the Empire State Building, kept going all
Okay.
the way.
Did you watch the last Meg?
No.
It is exactly this.
That's a good one.
They went to undiscovered territory and somebody imploded under there. If you watch it, you will realize it's everything you guys just said.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is
the mask,
the same thing.
the bodysuit top imploded and just
It's
crushed
the
the
same.
person's whole head.
It's
I
all
don't
the
know. I was
same
gonna
thing.
say the second Mega, and I was reading the reviews, and I got discouraged.
No,
No,
watch
it's
it.
good.
Somebody tried to discourage me from it because I didn't
I
go
don't
to the
like the way
movies
that
to
they
watch
put
it, and then they
dinosaurs
came
in
back
it.
like, no, it's
What is that,
nothing.
Megan?
But then when I watched
Not
it,
Megan.
Megalodon. Oh,
I
Yeah.
don't like the way they
It's-
threw the little
it's
dinosaurs in it.
it's
Those
working.
little lizardy dinosaurs, those are funny.
Don't spoil it
They
for
don't-
him.
Oh, sorry.
No, you could spoil it for me. I'm in the film business. You could spoil.
Okay. Okay.
Banana.
That's how we do. You
The
gotta
little
be able to spoil
lizardy-
it.
Those little lizardy things, they're funny. Oh, they're like gangster funny. But even though they can't say nothing, it's just the little stupid shit they do. I just don't like the way how they like throw a T-Rex in it.
In the Meg.
Yeah, and like the shark jumping out the water to eat the T-Rex.
Yeah,
like,
that was in
jumping
the
on
in the
land.
trailer.
Yeah, like killer whales do that.
no, nobody
Why
talk
we have a
about.
shark jumping on land and flapping around to go back?
Nobody
into the
talk
water?
about Free Willy
Free Willy was a little psycho.
movie. You ever seen Free Willy?
No.
Oh,
Free Willy was a little
with
psycho.
with that
I don't think we talk about Free Willy.
Whale?
After Free Willy killed a trainer.
You never seen Free Willy?
No.
Okay, I mean
That was a popular movie growing
Okay.
I think they
I
have
only
Free
do
Willy
classics,
1,
man.
Free
Oh,
Yeah,
Willy
do classics.
2.
More classics.
Sherlock Holmes. What about that?
Dolphin Dive?
Yeah, I think Sherlock
What's it
Holmes.
called? Dolphin Dive? It was one with the little boy that with the dolphin Flipper, that's what it was called, with the dolphin. So he went out on this boat and they were trying to hunt the dolphin and he saved the dolphin and the dolphin never forgot him. So it followed their boat back to the dock, and it just like he went swimming one time, and a shark tried to attack him, and the dolphin defended him from the shark, and all type of stuff.
One more from my catalog that I like. The Professional.
Oh, Leon the Professional.
Yeah, Leon.
I don't know that.
That was a good one. That's a good
Movie.
one.
That's a good one.
It's
right?
an old one, but it's
What
really
kind
good.
of movie?
It's an action.
Yeah, it's,
What
it's,
is that? It's a movie.
No. So Leon the Professional, it's kind of like a weird story. So there was this girl. She had some parents. Her parent got killed by these people. I can't
The
remember the
assassin
detail.
movie.
Not assassin.
He
Not
was
assassin.
he was
per
an
se.
assassin.
He didn't even want to do anything, but the girl was like, "I want you to help me," and it was like, "No, I don't want to have anything to do with you." So they kind of like became like a.
He was her
role movie.
neighbor,
Yeah, something
and they
like
used
that.
to abuse her.
Yes.
Yes.
Her older sister and all that
Yes.
used to abuse
Yes.
her. And her dad owed money to like a mob,
Yeah.
and the mob broke into their house and just lined the whole house up.
Yeah, and then he decided to, and he died in the movie too.
He didn't.
He died in the
He
movie.
did.
He did.
He died.
He did.
We had like
Because
bunch
he ended
of
up in a whole
grenade.
shootout for her.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
shooter, they had grenade, and then the guy that was like coming for him, he like turned him over, and then he had one ring from the grenade, and it was just like too close, and it just exploded. So he killed himself alongside with the top, with the leader of the boss.
And
So
then
he
her
died. In the
little
movie.
badass gets to walk away with the little freaking flower pot.
That was a good one. What else? Oh,
Who likes Jeremy Renner?
Who?
Jeremy Renner.
Who?
Jeremy Renner. Oh, you don't know him. The guy who you said you watch Marvel movie, Hawkeye.
I know.
Yeah, do you see his movies?
I think didn't he have a spin-off? What's
Yeah,
the spin-off?
Hawkeye. Yeah,
That's
like
the
a
name of
season.
it?
Yeah, like a season.
I didn't really. I think I got probably like halfway through the first season, and I was like, nah. I like him, but not that much.
Cha Young Fat.
I like that he's not
Chow
a
Yun-fat.
superhero and he still
That's his name,
kicks
right?
ass.
Jeremy Renner.
No. I was talking about somebody else. Sorry. You know Cha Young Fat? That's his name.
Oh yeah, the old Asian guy that does the gun Chinese.
Yeah.
That's like the.
Have you seen Replacement Killer?
Yeah, the Replacement Killer. Yeah, that was the action back then.
Yo, that
Yeah, that was like one of the first gun movie where they were like
Killer.
doing
The-
all types of gun stuff.
it's like a series to really not really a series, but there's follow-ups.
Mhm.
The guy the movie named Killer. I think you have Killer and then you have Killer 2.
Mhm.
Then you have Replacement Killer. You should watch that. Those are like
You know what's a good one? The one.
the one. I think I've seen that.
That's the movie with Jet Li, I think.
Oh, have you seen The Bodyguard
Jet
with
Li?
Jet Li? Jet Li as the bodyguard. I forgot the name of that.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Which one is
That-
it? The Bodyguard.
With Jet Li.
With Jet Li.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was a good one.
And
Oh.
Robbie Must Die. That was when
Romeo Must
Robbie
Die.
Must Die.
That's the name
Romeo
of
Must
it.
Die.
That's the hey.
No, but
Romeo
he
Die.
acts in a movie too called The Bodyguard, I think.
The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Romeo Must Die was good. The One was good. That's when they
I've seen
cloned
some.
him, and he came back, and his clone killed his wife in real life.
So the
'Cause
one
he
is
really
kind of
tried to take over his
crazy.
life.
Because in the one is one of those first movies with a multiverse, whereby
Literally.
you have multiple versions of you in multiverse.
Mhm.
So when he came into that world, and then if you remember, even
And
in
he
the
was just a
end, they
whole
like
criminal.
sent him to a different
Yeah.
multiverse, and it had to like start fighting everyone again.
Mhm.
So it was one of those first movies with like the notion of multiverse, but it's not as popular as how they're like making it now, whereby everything is
Yeah.
like multiverse. That's very interesting though. So
Right.
what movie did you watch that kind of like changed your life? Like affected you personally? Like you saw the movie and it kind of changed you? You have a movie like that?
Hmm.
I wouldn't say a movie, I would just say like personal traumas, and then you become paranoid from certain things, and then because I like to watch scary movies, I got into growing up. I got into watching things like Law and Order SVU. Then when I got older, I discovered Criminal Minds, and I binge watch it like a bedtime story, and that really like, especially because I moved here and I live here now, it was like, ding dong, thanks for showing me the type of cycles in this place. So now I just look at everybody as a cycle. Especially if I'm in public and you look at me too weird, I'll be like,
Okay.
seeing something like this on Criminal Minds, let me just go the other direction. Like, it really triggers me. Like, I know that it's like, it's a show, but when you watch things like,
You should see.
First
Maybe
48
you've seen it.
or-
Have you seen Mindhunter?
yes, that was a good movie. Oh, he was
That
a little
sounds
psycho
familiar.
too.
Yeah.
When the girl, she wouldn't stop smoking and she lit the
crazy
cigarette
movies.
and it had like acid in
Crazy
it,
movies.
and he like burnt all her throat out because she lit the cigarette and had acid in it. She wasn't supposed to be smoking, so she pulled and that shit like
And
corroded her
that's
whole
the one
mouth
that
and everything.
resonated with her.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, but the funny thing is, how do you? Because you gotta be careful when you watch movies like that. Because
How
how
about what?
the
It's
human
movie.
brain,
Yeah,
the
but
human brain
it's
really
affecting her
can't.
in real life.
No, because the human brain
Criminal
really
Minds
can't.
is.
The way we see things, our brain sees, like they're like the human brain can't really distinguish between facts and reality. Like if you watch a movie, there's a tendency, like there's a portion of you that will think some of it is real life.
Yeah, because some
Because
things are
some
based
of
on
it,
real
yeah,
life.
some things that they put in movies are based on. Look at Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
And
They're steady making those movies over and over and over, coming up with new ways. Every time technology advances, they make another one. The dinosaurs look more real. Everything, all of that, we already know Megalodon was a real thing. And in real life, it came out that scientists were actually playing around and trying to breed dinosaur again.
Yeah, and even in
For what?
Is there such a thing as dinosaur though?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have fossils. They have all of that. They were a real thing. But
No,
they
they
need
still-
to stay where they were a real thing.
Dinosaurs still exist though. Like they changed form. Like if you
Yeah,
ask like a
crocodiles,
paleontologist,
alligators, caiman.
birds are dinosaurs.
Yeah, we still have real life.
Birds right now,
emus.
they're like evolution of dinosaurs.
Yeah, emus.
Emus, yeah.
What you call it?
Even lizards and all these
Ostrich.
Komodo dragons.
Komodo
They're all like
Nile
families.
monitors, bearded dragons, horned lizards. Yeah.
So in this realm of evolution, are you saying that I, as Dabaaj, will come back hundreds of years later in like a
Reincarnation?
little turtle or something, like not little turtle, but another
mean-
species that they would call maybe.
No, that's a different thing.
Yeah, you came
What's
from
really
like
funny-
Homo.
Because what I'm saying, those so-called dinosaurs, right? They are like the Komodo dragons.
Mhm.
They are in much smaller form, right?
Mhm.
So you're saying that hundreds of years after this.
Yeah, I mean, human beings used to exist as Homo habilis, Homo erectus before we became Homo sapiens. So Homo habilis used to be really tall, and
Like Bigfoot?
So we are getting
yeah,
shorter.
so we're getting shorter and shorter
smaller.
and shorter as we evolve.
So that's what I'm saying. Are we gonna come at some little?
I mean, if we live up to that, if we don't explode, because
Well,
the way the world is going, we might explode.
Well, I'm looking forward to that because I want to see what we're gonna have around that's bigger.
Huh?
Oh Lord Jesus!
You want to come back small to see what come back big?
I mean, no,
See
I'm
what
just
can
saying.
kill
Like,
you?
Like I'm confused.
No, it's not at this time. Obviously, it's hundreds of years. So
No,
Hundreds
no,
of
no,
years.
no.
I'm
no.
gonna still be around
You want
anyways
to
because
come
it's a
back
life.
hundreds of years later as something small to see what come
I might
back
not-
big.
I'm just saying
You
because
know, big things eat small things, right?
small things eat big things too.
Okay.
Why?
So one of the reasons why I love watching science fiction movies, because science fiction movies shows you like the
Ooh.
possibility of the future.
I'm sorry, can I throw another one out there? Wrong turn.
Oh, me. That kind of disgusts me after a while.
Silent Hill.
Mm.
The hills have eyes.
Oh yeah, Snake in the Plane.
She's just gonna
Snakes
name.
on the plane.
She's gonna name all the movies.
All the horror movies in the
All
world.
of them.
Anacondas.
All
No,
of them.
Anaconda was fake.
The second
I
one
watched
was
it
kinda
recently.
good, though.
Back in the day, it was good, but recently when I went, I was like, this looks so fake.
Yeah, the second one was better.
There's this
the snakes
movie.
look
It's an
better.
independent
All
movie with Kristen Bell and damn, I can't remember the title, and Matthew McConaughey. They were fighting dragons. It happened in Great Britain. It was the end of the world. These dragons were living underground for hundreds of years, and then they came. They nuked the whole world.
Rain.
Is it
Rain of Fire.
Rain of Fire. It's an indie movie, but that movie was so good.
That was amazing.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yes, it
You won't
was.
see it everywhere, but it's really good.
It was sad how that dragon killed his mother in the beginning.
Yeah, that's why I took it so personal. Like that's one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's really good movie. You guys,
Never
if you
seen it.
like Matrix, you should go
It's
see that one.
Really,
Remember.
really good.
But- It's an indie movie. You won't see it everywhere too. It's.
I think you can
indie.
find it on Hulu.
I don't know.
I think so. Trust me.
I have one of
live on
those.
Hulu. That's where they have
Or maybe on 2B.
Master Chef and all that.
I'm gonna say something. You've said so many names and stuff since we've been here.
She's a movie
She
person.
said- no, I mean like Hulu, Timu, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, so it's an entire ad. Write that check.
Talking about money. Look, we're talking about money. Eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you
I'm
go.
in the numbers, man.
Money and
I'm a
pills.
Number.
It's all good.
Wrong Turn was a crazy one though. I
I
think
would say
Wrong
Wrong
Turn
Turn.
really affected me. I still don't believe in going camping. And then you know what freaked me out too? There's this one with a brown bear in the woods. Like it really messed those people up. Like it hunted them. For
Cocaine
days.
beer.
No, they went hunting and I think they caught fish or something and they went to sleep.
Revenant. Wait, is it the one where the bear mauled the guy? That 2 hour something, 2 to 3 hour movie.
Anyone seen?
I don't know if it's that long. I was so into it, I didn't even know if the
But
time
it
was that
mauled
long.
the guy and he had like rips and everything, still trying to survive.
I'm sure you've
Yeah,
seen.
After it
name.
killed
I'm
his,
sure you've
his
seen Nick
fiance.
Placid.
Oh, I said there's no one better than the original.
You see Nick Placid?
one.
No.
It's a crocodile
The
movie.
third
Just
one-
kind of.
Yo,
Which one with the old lady feeding the?
Yeah, the
yes,
old lady
feeding
feeding
the
crocodiles
cows
as
to the
well.
crocodiles.
Yeah, I remember. that
Them
movie.
big ass crocodiles.
She got killed in the
Is
head,
it
right?
this one? With
I think the
DiCaprio?
crocodile killed her too. Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
she
movie.
got. She was the last. She was the
Not
last.
that
Yeah.
victim,
No,
right?
it's
Oh, she
not
was
that
feeding
one.
there.
This one.
In this one, it was just this guy and his fiance. They went camping.
Oh no.
She got mauled by the bear first, and she didn't survive.
This one's interesting. This one,
and
I'd
then
say you
it
should
literally
watch it.
haunted him.
The Revenant.
Oh, Revenant. That's
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Funny
DiCaprio.
enough, I know he got the Academy Award with
Yeah.
that movie, but I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, he got mauled by. It was intense.
Is it also based on a true story?
I have no idea.
This one was
But-
based on a true story.
Which one?
But it got me.
I can't remember the name of it, but he and his fiance, they went camping. They caught food. The food was like, you know, when they hang it up on little lines that they draw on the tree. And they went to sleep. The fire was lit, and when they woke up early in the morning, a bear was at their campsite. And It dragged her out the tent. He tried to help. Don't know how he expected to help when about a grown ass male brown bear is mauling her. He ended up having to leave her. She died. The bear literally hunted him for miles, followed him through the woods for miles, and then it just attacked him one night, and he was struggling to survive. Yeah, let me tell you.
Wait, what's the movie you were talking about here again?
I don't remember the name of it. That's the problem. And I'm mad I can't remember the name of it.
You're talking about Rain of Fire? That was
No.
The Revenant, something
That's
like?
similar
No,
to
Revenant.
the Revenant.
It's similar to the Reverend.
It's very similar. Sounds similar.
So I guess nobody talk about my movie, like the movies that I like. Sherlock Holmes.
Which of the
That
Sherlock
was a
Holmes? There's
movie.
like 3 versions of them.
Yeah.
The one with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
even
that's a
have
good
his
one.
sister's movie, Enola Holmes.
They be having what?
His sister, Enola Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Sherlock Holmes' sister.
Mm-hmm.
They have movies for her too.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Have you seen the TV show for Sherlock Holmes
No, I've seen the preview.
with Benedict Cumberbatch? It's really good. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad, I think so.
Breaking Bad
you
is
see-
psychotic.
You seen Breaking Bad?
I've seen pieces of it.
Oh nah.
He's gangster though. He's
That's
gangster.
I don't know. That's
his
the
little
best
bald
TV
head.
show ever made in the world. Like the best TV show. I mean, check the rating on IMDb. It's 9.5.
You can check the ratings, but I don't know about that.
All right, which one is better than Breaking Bad?
What does Rotten Tomato say?
Which one?
Rotten Tomato?
I mean, it's Breaking Bad. It's always like 100%.
I like Wednesday.
Rotten Tomato 96%. IMDb 9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I think one of the best one is also Game of Thrones.
Oh yes, House of Dragons.
I haven't seen that one.
How you haven't? What?
I don't know. I just felt like they should have just stopped at the end of Game of Thrones at some point.
No, it's different. House of Dragons is about the white hair family, Daenerys' whole family.
Mm-hmm.
How it started out, the different dragons they had, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Their continued incest, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Game of Thrones, and it like you see little features of the other houses, you know, in House of Dragons, but in Game of Thrones, it's like you actually see the other houses. So you see the Starks, you see all the other families and where they come from, and it shows you a bit of their journey. But House of Dragons is the journey of
The Daenerys Targaryen.
yes, the Targaryens.
So is it like really good?
It's good. Trust me, it's not. They didn't film it like how they filmed Game of Thrones. They like
I feel like
time
they should have
lapse it.
just. I feel like they should just have left Game of Thrones because after the final season was a disappointment.
Yeah, I'm mad it ended the way it did.
Yeah.
But this one, the way this one ended, I can't wait for season 2 to come out because I can't wait for season 2 to come out.
So how many seasons so far with the?
One.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
That show with Zendaya. What's it called? Insomnia? No.
Yeah, why is she always appearing in every movie these days?
Euphoria?
Like just
Euphoria.
Yeah,
Euphoria
just
is a
like
good show too.
the popular soundtrack.
I think she needs to just take a vacation because I've been seeing her in a lot of movies now. Zendaya, yeah.
I mean, she took a step back. Remember, that's how she basically started out, Disney Channel.
Yeah, like
And then she picked up on her music career, and then she went back into filming.
I don't know. I don't think she's that much of a great actress like that.
I think she's good. If you watch her play Euphoria, that'll change your mind.
She's just dabbing into everything. Cause she's a model too, so.
What she did?
She's a model.
No.
Oh.
All right, guys. Any final words? Let's.
Oh,
Yes, let's go down. Continue going down the list of scary movies.
Oh, that's the final
Yeah.
one.
Final words.
hey, we don't finalize because we're creators, so. we
All
can
right.
go,
So we ask the audience to stay tuned for the next one.
Say,
yeah.
you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Hello.
No,
You
no,
ain't
listen.
gotta go, but you gotta
No.
get the fuck
No,
out
no,
of
no,
here.
no. I'm actually off today, so if you guys want to keep going, I'm fine.
You know,
Today-
You don't want
what
to
about
sleep
you?
here?
Today's my off day, so if you want to sleep here, we can keep it going.
What we doing on clock? I mean, the 15 minutes already gone, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
unless we have more topics to talk about.
I don't know if you guys
I thought
want
we
to
were
talk. There's so
coming
many
back-
topics.
We're coming back for another episode.
Yeah, come back
Yeah.
for another episode, but there's so many topics. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have more
kill all of them.
episodes.
Can't
Let's
kill
just
all of
talk
them.
about how it's
You
about
can't
to be
kill all of
Pisces
them in
season.
one night.
She want to talk about spicy
Oh,
season.
yeah, the floor is yours.
That's my final word. It's about
Okay.
to be Pisces season. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
Big Pisces swimming through. Big Pisces swimming through.
Okay.
Big mermaid coming through your hood.
Look out! Watch out! Watch out!
Watch out, watch out.
And I'm bringing her. You know what I'm saying?
When's your birthday?
My tail splash hard. March
Right.
3rd. Splash, splash.
I feel like my Capricorn energy says it's always rich in money.
Ah,
Yeah, but
Capricorn.
we find all
Big
the hidden
pimpin', big
treasure.
pimpin'.
What's your sign, say?
See, we find
Oh,
all
we're
the
on
hidden
signs
treasure.
now?
No,
oh, we're on signs now.
I'm not doing signs. But
Okay.
I just want to know what's your sign.
Is it a thing?
Apparently it's a
Just
Oh,
tell
so
the
big
man
Pisces,
what sign, no?
Big Pisces,
What
Capricorn
else? Tell me
energy.
what sign
Are you
is.
Scorpio?
We the goats.
No.
Gemini?
Oh, oh, you know.
I don't know.
When were you?
It was a lucky guess.
Oh,
June.
Lucky guess. So you're Gemini. Nice.
Gemini.
I'm Pisces, by the way.
When's your birthday?
March 14th.
Oh.
That's a
I'm-
big Pisces.
That's
how I'm
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I've never seen it like that. Big fish, big Pisces.
No, you
Swimming
can't say
through.
big fish. In Jamaica, you don't say big fish.
Swimming through.
no,
Big
Fish
Pisces.
all near here. Fish.
Big Pisces.
you can't. You can't say big fish.
No matter.
You can't say big fish.
This-
Jamaica.
This is America.
Wait, what happened when you said big fish in Jamaica?
That means you're big gay.
No.
No, we're LGBTQIA
No,
plus
no.
friendly.
No. If you are, no. If you are, you are.
That's what it means down there.
I'm just saying.
So if you
I'm
go
just.
to if you go to Jamaica and anybody call you a fish, that's what they call you.
No.
I mean, in
No.
Nigeria, big music artists call themselves Big Fish. You know this artist called Dabaaj?
The badge? What?
Dabaaj.
The
Dabaaj.
badge. Oh.
So he calls himself Ejanla. Ejanla in my country means big fish.
No, you see, in Nigeria, you could say Ajala. But when Burna Boy is in Jamaica, he can't say he's Ajala.
The next thing they're gonna do is look at him. So
Oh, really? So is it that bad?
No, it's a urban thing. I think. I don't think it just it's out. Yo, man, do you if that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the guys that don't dabble in stuff like that, they're not gonna appreciate that.
you know what's the craziest thing though? They don't have any problems with the females that go that way.
Why is that crazy?
Why is it crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody should be treated equally. So if you don't like men that go that way, you should feel the same way about the females.
That's kind of
That's a good
biased, though.
point. That's a good point.
but that,
No, no, I'm just saying it's a good
but that's
point.
from the
I'm
male
pan.
perspective. What male perspective? The females look at gay guys and be like, okay, we support gay guys.
Yeah. All right. So, just a little backstory. I started out being gay, then I went to bisexual, and I'm pansexual now.
Oh boy.
What is that?
Pansexual.
We gotta open up. I mean,
So it just
Mic
means
check.
like I don't discriminate against anything. If it makes me feel good, I go with it. Oh yeah.
that only
That's
that
so
oh,
laughing and I was
woman.
saying sex with the pan, with the frying pan. And I was joking because I heard somebody say, no, Shona Love, I was just talking about right, whatever. But anyways, somebody was making a joke about that. Like, with anything, even the frying pan, that's
Oh, really?
what made them pan something. But you know,
pansexual.
Jamaicans find joke for everything.
Oh, shit. So it's like pan in the room,
No, not pan in the room. The pan, fry pan.
frying pan.
That's tough though. That's really tough.
But yeah, they're just open to
Anything.
Yeah.
whatever.
Man,
Whatever floats
woman,
your boat.
whatever makes your ocean tumble in that moment. Whatever gets your washing machine going.
That
However high it makes your dryer heat go.
that's eye opening.
Wow.
You hungry?
Wow, I'm hungry.
She's getting cold. She started cover up like, wow.
Oh gosh. So I don't, you understand? But I done seen it so many times where like
So that's like,
men will look at two girls hugging up in public. You have very few men who are just ignorant and be like, oh, you never get a proper dick, that's why you behave so with woman. It doesn't have anything to.
I mean,
And maybe you
I
never-
understand those guys. If I'm walking and I see two girls kissing, I'll be like, what's going on here? But if I see two guys kissing, I'll be like, you guys should, it's disgusting. Maybe because that's why I asked, baby, is it like that from the woman's perspective?
No,
And the
I
truth
don't.
is, I really don't care about a man kissing or a woman kissing. I don't really care about any of them.
Mhm.
But if I see two women kissing in public, I will still kind of look and then I'll look away.
Mhm.
So for me, maybe it's just because I'm a man and it's like my DNA or something. I would still look, but then I would just look away at some point. So
Right. See
that's because
that
I'm a
at
guy.
some point,
Mhm.
but if you see two men doing it, it's an instant reaction. It's like, oh, it's like
Yep.
bouncing a ball off a
But
wall.
it will still it still draw my attention, but then in a
The
disgusting way.
span lasts long, shorter.
no,
a
he's
lot
saying in a
shorter.
disgusting way.
In a disgusting way.
Right, but see, it doesn't disgust you when
When-
it's a female. When
Yes.
it's two females, and that's what I'm saying. If it can
Now,
disgust
if
you
there are two,
when it's two men,
mhm.
two females should disgust you the same way.
No,
but for some
no,
strange
it's-
reason, guys think, oh, two females, that's hot.
I mean,
Looks like
I
you
can
can
blame-
maybe turn that into a threesome or something. But you see two guys, and it's Batman for bun. And that's how God make it. Two man not for day. Man for with
Say,
woman and woman
people
for with
with
man
the-
and them for have picnic.
Well, I mean, I don't get in people's personal.
yeah, it's something personal. You just mind your
You
business.
do
and-
what you want to do, like. You know
What?
I'm
Yep.
saying?
And then you have the people like him.
I'm.
Do what you want to do, just don't bring it my way.
Don't.
Yeah, don't- So yeah, don't bring it my way. Don't bring it to the kids, and don't
See,
force
that's a
it on
different
people.
situation because they are giving it to kids. They're like training kids from. They have it in Coco Melon.
Yeah, everywhere. They have like the ABC.
So now babies are growing up learning to sing. I should be gay.
What do you have
Yeah,
to
one
say
of the
about that?
babies in
What I have to say
Cocomelon.
about that?
Mm-hmm.
One of the babies in Cocomelon has two dads, and the dads was telling him sing who he is, be who he is, and he popped out in
I think
like
that's a little.
very.
I think that's a little reaching, though. That's
He
a
popped
little
out
too
in a
much.
very short
little
see-through
too much.
tutu with a bodysuit and was like just dancing.
I mean,
That's my problem.
that's a little
Don't force
too
that
much.
on kids.
Yeah, don't first thing.
If let's say I have a girl, one of us gets pregnant, and that's our kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what our kid is growing up in.
Mm-hmm.
The environment of seeing two moms. But if, just like how they're teaching it in schools, if I have a kid and I have a husband or a boyfriend or a fiance, and or even as a single mother, and this is an educational program that should be teaching my kid how to sing the ABCs, how to count, learn colors, learn shapes, and I come out the bathroom and see two men on the TV teaching their son to dance in a dress. I don't care how gay I am. We have a problem.
Yeah, you
because
gotta,
if my child grows up and my child grows up and realize that they like the same sex, then that's what my child likes. But it's like kids that young are very influential. They're very easily influenced.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I guess that's the aim. I guess, let's say Israelite. I don't want to use that term either. I guess they're recruiting. They're looking for people to to join their party. But hey, I guess if you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I prefer the opposite of me.
You prefer the way God made it?
Yeah.
You can say something.
I don't have a problem. Like when I was younger, I really couldn't help it. Like I found men disgusting.
Oh, what happened?
I just found men disgusting, and then I went through certain things.
Is there any reason for that?
Made me find men even more disgusting.
Okay. So.
And then I became extremely picky. When I did start liking guys, because I ended up having a fake boyfriend, because my mom told me, and this was at like 14, that was my first fake boyfriend. But I didn't have my first male sexual experience until years later. My mom was like, oh, you gonna get a boyfriend or you gonna get out my house? Where the fuck I supposed to go at 14? Ma'am, where am I going at 14? All because I like girls? So okay, I got a little fake boyfriend. And then he eventually really started liking me. And that's where the problem set in.
Why is that a problem? You got him so he wouldn't like you?
No. I got him so my mom would be off my ass about liking girls.
But did you talk to him about that?
Yeah, he knew.
Oh,
his family, his aunt is married to one of my uncles. So our families know each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're at family events and stuff. So we know each other. He knows I like shorties. Like, I was literally like a whole stud back then. Used to dress like a guy.
Oh boy.
Heels was not a thing. All that. So it,
So it was catching feelings.
yeah, and then it. I was like, and then we ended up kissing one time, and I was like, that was disgusting. But then he wouldn't give up, and then I don't know. I just feel like it's something about his determination that was just like, all right, I guess we could give our fake relationship a real try. And then he became my boyfriend. We were together for like 5 years.
Oh, that's good.
No, it wasn't. 'Cause
Why?
we only were together that long because we never really officially broke up. Kind of. But we always had issues, and he made me hate men all over again. And then I got with an older man, a man that was like 17 years older than me after him, and he was somebody I met at work. He was abusive. And I'm the type, somebody has to fall asleep first. So if you think you're going to put your hands on me, one of us has to go to sleep first. And I have insomnia real bad, baby. So you think I'm not about to get my lick back? You're lying. And one night, I took one of his ties and made a noose around his neck and tied it to the bed head.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive conversation for me.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
So can I just... Another cups back here.
Wait, let me help you.
Yeah, so I was in it deep with him, and he used to put his hands on me, and I didn't know he was that way until later on, like till we were already deep in it, and
How long was that one?
everything just triggered him. Like, all of a sudden, he didn't like my friends. And I know I'm saying all of a sudden because that's how it hit me when he started reacting the ways he was reacting. It hit me like, this is all of a sudden. Like, when we first started out, you never had a problem with my friends. You never had a problem. Matter of fact, the way I dressed when I was going out is what attracted you to me. So why are my outfits a problem now? Why are my friends a problem now? And he came home one day and saw me outside in one of his t-shirts talking to one of my friends. And when I got in the house, ooh, baby. When I got back in the house, it was an issue.
In New York or in Jamaica?
No, back home. I'm not Jamaican.
Oh, Trinidadian. You said Trinidadian. You said it.
But this was in Antigua. And he fell asleep and I did what I had to do.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
You're a bad girl. Badness. Bad with bad.
I mean, I say it all the time. If you put your hands on me, somebody has to fall asleep first.
Mm-hmm.
And I have really bad insomnia, so chances are you might want to rethink putting your hands on me. It's real simple, especially if you're bigger than me. Like, why is somebody your size putting their hands on me as a man? His size putting his hands on me as a man.
I don't tolerate that.
I'm like
I don't
this
support
small. And back then I was like 5'3". I'm small. And I wasn't this thick. I'm small. You can't use your words? And I'm not the type that really likes to argue.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I took one of his ties and made a noose around his neck when he fell asleep. And he had issues, bodily issues. So when he jumped up out of his sleep to go use the bathroom, he sprained his neck.
Oh, bro. So where is he now?
Oh, this asshole got married on my birthday.
When? Your birthday last year?
No, this was in like 2017.
Oh, okay.
Is that a leak back at you?
I- some strange reason I seem to pick cycles.
Well, yeah, maybe not.
So-
I'm just. Bullshit.
No, I'm serious. Some strange reason I just seem to pick cycles. Like the one that I just started talking to again.
I mean, I don't know if you guys listen to this clinical psychologist. What's his name? Jordan Peterson. Dabaaj, you heard of that name, Jordan Peterson?
No. What is it?
Okay, he's a clinical psychologist, and he was talking about the kind of guys that women are generally attracted to. Guys that are Machiavellian. Guys that have narcissistic tendency. And guys that demonstrate extreme form of psychopathy. And there's a reason why women are attracted to guys like that. Because guys like that tends to not be pushovers. So, when a guy is Machiavellian in nature, you can't just push him over because you know that he will stand up for himself because he's almost like a psychopath. So, women tend to believe that a guy like that can protect them when the time comes, or maybe when they need protection. And so, they're not going in thinking or hoping that he will fight them, but they're going in thinking that he would fight for them, which is how it's supposed to be fighting each other. But yeah, so when you said you don't know for some reason you're attracted to the cycle, I think that could explain it to an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent,
And I
not the
recall-
full explanation.
Yeah, but I only call him a cycle because like we broke things off. I literally like blocked him everywhere for almost 2 years, and he still found a way to watch me on TikTok like 5 times a month.
There's no way he wouldn't watch you because you're a music artist.
Yeah, but we weren't following each other, so he
It
literally
doesn't-
had to go type in my name, and every time he went on my page, TikTok told me he went on my page,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like I don't have a. Like I try not to say certain things.
Yeah,
but
it
he
happens. You
grew
have
up, like based on the way he grew up, he's like a certain type of way. He grew up.
Where is it
engaging
from?
In a certain type of lifestyle. He's from here. One of his parents is Bajan. One of his parents is Jamaican.
So, Bajan and Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a crazy twist.
Yeah. It made a real crazy one. He's the twist that came out of it.
I don't think it's. I think does where you from have something to do with your personality. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Your
with
environment.
culture, yeah.
Your environment does a lot with your personality.
And it doesn't help when you put yourself to grow up in the streets. When I say in the streets, like in that lifestyle.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
So like all that shit, like
What would be the
hustling the streets type lifestyle.
What would be the
feels
next
like
episode?
you don't have to. You're not supposed to express yourself because you're not a real man.
That's tough.
You're not supposed to show emotions because you're not a real man. Like, no, baby, you gonna have to express some shit with me. You gonna have to show some emotion with me.
For my people that I grew up around, that wasn't a thing. I mean, you were supposed to like a man, but I think emotion was okay.
I mean, you could express your emotion without.
That's with us
Expressing.
with cultured people.
Yeah.
But up here,
I don't think over-expressing. You could express, but not over-express.
just
That's why I
simple things as
always
crying.
find a balance.
Nah,
you know?
don't cry. Why
I
would you
find
cry?
it sexy when a man cries.
Nah,
'Cause
that's
I know
what.
you're
No,
human.
no. That's one thing.
No,
Nah,
I know you're. It doesn't make me look at you as weak or make me look at you as, oh yeah, I could push this nigga
crying
right where
man?
I want him. Not that cries over everything. Not that cries. Not a man that cries over everything.
Yeah.
Can you
But
imagine
like,
the
like
baby's
if-
crying and mom is crying because she's emotional and here comes daddy seeing the baby and mom is
Yo,
crying.
that's
You love
the
them so-
worst.
not like that. Not like that.
And
Like
I'm
if
not
if
saying
like if he's going
if it
through
hurts,
something
it hurts.
tough,
there's nothing you're going
If he's
through.
going
Imagine
through
you want
something
you
tough
want a promotion at work.
and
Your
he's
boss is not
really
giving you a
broken.
promotion, and then the next thing you do, you come, you're crying to your wife. Oh, my boss. Not
No, I don't mean like
I know you're
that.
crying to the boss.
Oh my gosh, I don't mean like that. I'm talking about
Actually,
Like
I worked
when-
so hard.
when
Didn't
a
you
man
see me with
is
that sledgehammer?
when a man feels broken. When a man
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
if you could turn to me for comfort. Part of that comfort is
No, let's
trusting
not.
me enough
Let's
to
not.
cry
Let's
in
not
front
say
of you.
I haven't cried. I cried.
You
Oh,
cry.
He doesn't think it's okay to cry.
No,
You're not
no,
supposed to cry
you-
because you're not a real man.
No,
If you cry, you're not a
you
real
don't
man. If
cry.
you express yourself, you're not a real man.
you don't cry to a woman. You could cry. Like there's some time when I could cry whatever, but it doesn't happen. Maybe like once in 5 years, and when I'm done, I get back to business because I got people to take care of. My bills needs to be paid, so crying doesn't help me with anything. So for me, I'm on the clock even when I'm crying. I got maybe like 2 minutes to get it done, and then I'm back to business.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I think a man can express emotion, but don't dwell in it. Express it and move on.
Yeah,
Because
but
it
that's
doesn't-
the
'cause
thing.
responsibility
He
is
doesn't
what the-
express at all.
Something like that.
Like I think only now that we started talking
Rick Ross.
again, he like expresses a little bit, but I feel like with his expression, I'm still catching him in lies. And he used to lie to me a lot.
How do you? So now you
How
want
do
him
I
to
catch
express.
him in
Now
a
he's
lie?
expressing, but now you're catching him in lie.
Yeah, no, when I say express,
Mhm.
I mean like, tell me how you feel about me. Tell me how you feel about how was work? How was your day?
Mhm.
Instead of telling me basic stupid shit like, it was a day,
Okay.
it was work, usual shit. Today was a long day. Today was a busy day. We did such and such. I might not know what the fuck you talking about, but at least you telling me about it. And then I could ask you some shit like, oh, well, what's that? and then you could tell me what it is, and I could catch up quickly. Oh, okay, all right. So how did you resolve it? How did it end up working out in the end?
It's hard.
That's expression. That's how I mean by express.
Yeah, you can express, but it's hard for. I don't know. I don't know how much hours he's working a day.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you work 12 to 14 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you just want to get back home, sleep, because you have to be ready to go back to work the next day too. Now, you can't. It's different when you are single, when you have a wife, and kids. It's all different.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're single, you could do all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Go to work 14 hours, come back home, just sleep, and the next day you wake up, you're back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you have a woman, yeah, you got to understand you have a woman, and your woman wants some explanation,
Mm-hmm.
But then, like I said, timing is everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time frame on things,
Mm-hmm.
because you need probably 6 hours to sleep to regain your energy so you can go back to work. So if you're talking to the woman and the woman wants to talk for 4 hours, that's scary, because now you won't have any energy for work the next day.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk for 4 hours. But I'm just saying, like, if I ask you, I'm not just asking you because I want to make conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you already know I care about you.
Mm-hmm.
I know the type of stressful job you have.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come home, you should be able to unwind, decompress, release. Me asking you how your day was, that's part of helping you release.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's
because
really
now
true.
you're in an environment where you feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
This is safe. I'm your safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't feel a problem with saying today was shitty. This is how it was. That shit just pissed me off all day. I'm glad I'm not in that environment anymore. Boom, boom, boom. And we can relax and cuddle. Watch a movie. Cook some dinner.
But he's a Terminator. He just wants to.
Yeah, it's just like, and that's how it was before.
But
and
now there's something with men that I think men don't really pick up on. So let's say if a guy is telling you something, and he says something and you don't listen, or maybe you listen but you just ignore it and you say something else. After a while, he will stop saying it.
The problem is when he doesn't start saying at all.
Yes, that's
that
a problem.
That could be a lot of things. But
yeah, that's a problem.